Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your January 2026 tarot reading. I'm Kate. I'm a tarot intuitive, and these are the collective messages for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you have a Virgo partner, tune in. Some of these messages may resonate for you as well. The first cards coming out are the King of Cups and the Page of Cups. You could be spending a lot of time with a child or somebody younger than you, a youthful energy. Maybe you're spending time with somebody who makes you feel younger and more alive, and you have a lot of fun. Things feel lighthearted, but you're also able to connect in a way that feels like you're able to bring up emotions that maybe you wouldn't be able to express with somebody else. They could be a Pisces potentially, or a water sign, because you have two cups energy, water energies here. Queen of Swords, I see this as more of your energy. Even though you're an earth sign, you can come across very airy, right? That you're really in your mind, and you like, I don't know you personally, but a lot of Virgos like organization and discipline, and they can be a little bit cutting with their words. So Queen of Swords, I definitely get your energy. The Hierophant, there could also be a Taurus, okay? There could also be a Taurus in your life, or you could have a strong Taurus placement. You could be teaching somebody, you could be mentoring or teaching somebody how to do a job. You could be in a role where maybe you are a teacher, and you're leading the way. You're showing somebody the way. You're showing somebody how to do something. Somebody could be coming to you for advice, or maybe you're like handing something down. King of Swords, I see some of you like passing something down to the next generation. Like, hey, I was responsible for this thing for this amount of time, and now I'm passing it down to you. It could be a family heirloom. It could be a business that your family is involved in, and now you're leaving it to the kids. I feel like that's very specific. It could be, hey, I learned how to perfect this recipe, so now I'm going to share this recipe with you so that you can use it for future generations. I know that is very specific, but I just feel like you are relaying some type of knowledge or information to somebody else, and it feels like I'm hearing the words rite of passage or something like that. I don't know. Here's some harsh truths. Stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen, okay? So this could also be maybe you're the student and somebody is sharing some important information with you. So that's another possibility. And it's important that you listen to what they're saying so that you can fully learn and integrate whatever this is. And then you also have, they broke your heart. Fuck them. So I think that that's regarding something else, probably a relationship message, or a friendship message. Maybe somebody who you haven't heard from in a while, and now they're reaching out and you're like, I don't know what you want from me. We're not there anymore. Maybe in the past you had a good connection with them, and then maybe they took off, did their own thing, started their own family. Maybe you started your own family and now they've come back into your life. But Queen of Swords, that's coming out again. And it's saying, just stand firm in your thoughts, beliefs, feelings, and not to let the emotions take the driver's seat when it comes to communication. Just be very logical, matter of fact, keep it simple. Nine of Swords reverse, it's gonna relieve a lot of like stress or headache. You're not gonna have to worry about what am I going to say to them? You're like, I'm just going to keep it 100% real, and I'm not going to dwell on whatever this conversation is. Three of Pentacles. If it's a relationship, I feel like maybe there could have been cheating involved, or third party. Three's a crowd. If it's a friendship situation, it could have been like they kind of ditched you for a while to hang out with somebody else. And then the Hierophant card, that was a strong lesson for you. I feel like that card also popped out in the other deck as well. So you've learned from these experiences. You've learned from the things that you've been through, and you allowed them to be teachable moments. And now you are so much wiser. You're so much stronger for having been through these specific things, that your spirit team is like, don't forget the lessons that you learned when you and this person were on the outs. Five of Wands. It doesn't necessarily, in reverse, it doesn't feel like you're necessarily like on the outs anymore, but you have everything that you need. You have everything that you need. There is a sense of completion there, whether they were in your life or not. And you're going to be fine. Okay, so some other messages that your spirit team has for you. A child's love. I told you some of you are going to be around children, spending time with children. The love between a parent and a child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as a part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the biggest part of our hearts. You could also, like if you're old enough, it could be your child is getting pregnant. Maybe you're about to be a grandparent. Self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. If there is something that you're wanting to be successful, something that you're wanting to experience, the biggest thing getting in your way is you. Okay, so I think that there's something that is requiring your attention, that is requiring consistency from you. Once you choose to invest, then you're going to find the success that you're looking for. I feel like there's a need to focus. See how she's got her eyes covered? You're pretending that you're that you're blind to certain problems. I think that there are certain problems within whatever this is that need to be addressed. Okay, if it's in a relationship, if it's in a business career, a connection, don't blind yourself to the problems that are there. There are certain things that need to be addressed. And if you keep choosing to push those things off, that's the self-sabotage. You knew that there was a problem and you chose to ignore it. You chose to do this to yourself, okay? So I hope that these messages resonated. If they did, please hit the like button. Follow me for more videos like this, and you can book a personal reading on my website, theenchantedpalette.com. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your month.